And tonight it also appears that WikiLeaks has released transcripts of Hillary Clinton's paid speeches. You remember all the fuss about those? BuzzFeed News published lengthy excerpts this afternoon. Here are a few samples from different speeches to Wall Street and other moneyed groups. Quote, here's Hillary Clinton's remarks at a Goldman BlackRock, quoting here, quote, we had a solid middle-class upbringing, so I lived that. And now, obviously, I'm kind of far removed because the life I've lived and the economic fortunes that my husband and I now enjoy. But I haven't forgotten. Here's Clinton's speech for National Multi-Housing Council. Quote, but if everybody's watching, all the backroom discussions and the deals, then people get a little nervous, to say the least. So you need both a public and a private position. And here are Hillary Clinton's comments to Banco Itaú, a former Brazilian bank. Quote, my dream is a hemispheric common market with open trade and open borders. Sometime in the future, with energy that is as green and sustainable as we can get it, powering growth and opportunity for every person in the hemisphere. And here is Clinton's speech to Goldman Sachs Builders and Innovators Summit. Quote, but part of the problem with the political situation, too, is that there is such a bias against people who have led successful and or complicated lives. The divestment of assets, the stripping of all kinds of positions, the sale of stocks. It just becomes very onerous and unnecessary. Our nightly political panel is back. Byron York of the Washington Examiner, Heidi Prisbilla of USA Today. Well, the Hillary Clinton we've seen lately is not the Hillary Clinton speaking so sympathetically about executives who have been involved in divestment and the rest of it, nor is she the person who will tell you that she has public and private positions. What do you think, Heidi? Which is which?
The minorly damaging is shocking. Politicians talk different in private than they do in public, and that she would try to ingratiate herself and show a sympathetic side to these Wall Street bankers who are paying her to speak to them. That's minorly damaging. The majorly damaging part is the part where they talk about trying to fit their policy to her rhetoric and the part about open borders and trade, because this is the exact opposite of the position that she has presented to all of us ever since Bernie Sanders essentially pushed her to the left on this. And he knew, as did a lot of his supporters, and it's the reason why they're still skeptical of her today, that in her heart she's a free trader. It's the same thing with
and an open borders person.
Same thing with calling the TPP the gold standard. And when you look at the fact that Donald Trump has propelled to where he is in this race based on this trade argument and based on the immigration argument, that's hugely important and a problem for her. And just like he's going to have to answer in the debate for his hot mic, this is going to be something that she's going to be dancing around on in the debate as well.
Truly radioactive one is the open borders when she says, my dream is a hemispheric common market with open trade and open borders. Now, this is what Donald Trump, it's what Mike Pence have been saying over and over and over about Hillary Clinton. She wants open borders, and Democrats always deny that. Absolutely. Look, we're calling for tough security on the borders. I mean, they're going to throw this at her every single day.